So I wake up, I go into my emails, and imagine my surprise that me, TTB in gaming, did not receive a Suicide Squad review code with my massive online reach. But then I checked the internet and realized I wasn't the only one. Lots of other large gaming publications didn't get this either. So I feel like I'm in pretty good company. They're not just isolating me. But in all seriousness, it is strange that the game comes out, I believe, as this recording tomorrow, and there are no reviews out for this game. And I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter talking about, well, no one's entitled to reviews and all those things. And to an extent, they're right? I'm just one dude, I'm not entitled to review. But most games like to have reviews out prior to the game dropping. So they can be like, look how well our game's being received. And a lot of game companies, publishers specifically, tie incentives to performance of the game. If it's well reviewed, then they get like X amount more money, right? So it is very, very, very strange for Rocksteady, a pretty noticeable studio, to just not send out review copies. Again, a lot of people on the internet are just like, hey, you guys should just buy your own. And I'm going to get to that mentality, but first I want to talk about what's happening with the Suicide Squad as of now. So if you pre-order the pre-order edition, you get 72 hours worth of access, early access, prior to the game officially releasing. Of those people who bought that game, none of them are currently able to play it because there was a bug that would auto-complete missions for you. So Rockstar had to pull the game off its servers, right? So no one's playing it, which happens. Games don't launch perfectly. Not everyone can be Baldur's Gate. But then I also found out that they snuck in de novo DRM, which everyone just loves. And then you start seeing other things, right? And then you remember that when they first released the game, the reaction wasn't that good. So not that good of a reaction. And then you're adding on some stuff here. It makes it seem like maybe they don't want this information out until you've already purchased it, which is, if true, a pretty scummy tactic. Now, I could be wrong. I'm okay with being wrong, by the way. I think people have this weird perception of people online need to be right all the time. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm human. But I am more likely to believe that is the case. It does seem like all of this is some form of massive PR control, so that once the game is released and they got the money, it doesn't matter, right? And sure, maybe they can be fixing it along the way through a series of updates, but when it launches, it might just be okay. And again, I need to make this very clear because lots of people get really upset about this shit. This is just my opinion on it. From the information that I'm able to glean, I could be wrong. And again, if I'm wrong, okay, I'm wrong about this, I'll admit it. I don't want video games to be bad. I love video games. I wish all video games could be amazing. Then no one would have anything to complain about, and we could all just talk about how much we love video games. But that's not the case. What is the case, though, is that a lot of people aren't getting review copies. And yes, like I mentioned earlier, people are talking about how no one's entitled to reviews. We don't automatically get it. And especially IGN. A lot of people come out of IGN because, well, why would you send them a review copy after what they said? And my thing is, you guys, what are you doing? You have to understand the precedence that sets, right? If you are releasing a product, a game, you want people to see how good your game is, right? So you would send those out to the big publishers or, streamers or reviewers or what have you, and let them play the game and hype it up for you. The fact that that's not happening would make me, as a consumer, at the very least, believe that, oh, maybe this game isn't as good as I thought it was. And to that subset of people who are like, make your own decision, buy the game, if you're broke, just say that. A lot of people don't have the funds to just drop $70 on a game and hope it's good. We don't do that for lots of things. Movie reviews exist. No one gets mad if people say this movie sucks. Well, people do get mad, but no one gets upset if there are movie reviews out because it helps you make more of an informed decision. Imagine if this game had no press coverage whatsoever, right? They just say it's coming out January 30th. Make your own decision then. And so you're thinking, oh, cool, a superhero game. And then you buy the game and it's like an RTS. and you hate RTSs, and you had no information about that. There was a game I played a while ago called Brutal Legend. When I played the demo on Xbox 360, it was more of a hack and slash. And I was like, oh, I'm into hack and slashes. Great, I'll play the game. Then the game comes out. It's a secret RTS. And I immediately fell in love with the game. Like, it was just, first it was very small, and then it became more and more pronounced. And then suddenly you're just doing full on like RTS things. Oh, they're not calling it RTS, but instead of having to manage your troops, you manage groupies. And instead of having to defend like a base, you have like sound booth towers. And then you have enemies who are attacking your sound booth towers, so you have to rearrange. It's like, yeah, this is an RTS. I didn't sign up for that. I was led to believe it was something else. Now, had I seen a review of the game and then like, yeah, it has strong RTS elements to it, I'd be like, oh, maybe it's not for me. This is the same situation here. We need to have informed consumers. It's super weird to me that people are in the comment section, especially like on IGN's Twitter, going like, LOL, you guys deserve that. Look at what you guys did. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. Make your own decisions. No one's just an IGN. It's like, lots of people do though. Lots of people maybe don't agree with their review, but at least the review will give you some context, right? If someone, watches their Pokemon review and it's like too much water, they'll be like, wow, that's dumb, but like, that's not going to bother me, so I'll buy it. That's the point of a review, by the way. We don't have to agree with the reviewer, but it gives you information that you'd otherwise have to pay to get because you'd have to buy the game. I feel like that should be basic stuff. Reviews aren't meant to be agreed with necessarily. Reviews are just meant to put information out there, and then you do with that what you will. There are lots of highly reviewed, highly rated video games that I will not play. There's lots of low rated games that I love. It's not about not making your own decision. It's about making an informed decision. So when I see a company that's adding in de novo, that does ruin frame rates a little, along with a whole host of other things. Isn't having a great early access launch, has been, really cagey with the details, doesn't send out review copies. To me, as a consumer, that raises some alarm bells. But again, a lot of people are looking at this emotionally, as if like you guys are just hating on just hate. It's forced hate. It's forced hate. This isn't hate. I don't hate the Suicide Squad game because I haven't played it. I'm just going off of what I have seen. And what I've seen, this is probably going to be a game for me that I pass. And if I can be on the internet and be bold, yeah, I don't think the game will do particularly well. And again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll live with that. I'm fine being wrong. But I think it's weird that people are like, yeah, good job, game company owned by WB. You really stuck it to the man. It's like, no, they didn't. They're sticking it to you, the consumer, because now it's on you. Now you have to be less informed and buy a game and then decide, oh, if I like it or not, which is weird. We don't operate like that. We have it for decades. We like informed decision makings. If this genre is not for you, you'll know. I spoke to someone who I know, I won't name names, who got a review copy for it because they have contacts in like gaming boards and stuff like that too. So they did get something. And yeah, we talked about it yesterday, and it's exactly what you think it is. But I know someone who did it. A lot of people here don't. So they're relying on companies like IGN, like Kotaku, like Polygon, like Forbes, and no one's getting it. That does not bode well. And as someone who has to be an informed consumer and wants other people to be informed consumers, that sucks for you guys too. Once again, though, I don't want you guys to take this video as, man, this guy's just shitting on a game he hasn't played. Because yes, I haven't played the game. But because I have not played the game, I can only go off the information that we have been given. A lot of people want to be like, oh, but like, I basically work off faith. Like, oh, yeah, well, it could be this, it could be that, it could be that. It could be lots of those things. But from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look to be one thing, and it looks to be something I don't like. But again, for the third or fourth time, if I am wrong, if this game comes out and it's a beautiful game and it's wonderful and it has the best mechanics ever and the story's super good. Actually, I heard good things about the story, honestly, and the voice acting. But like, everything else is stellar and it's 10 out of 10. I probably still don't play it because I don't like games as a live service. But like, I'll give it its props. I don't play lots of fighting games, but I'm glad for the Tekken fans. They're eating good right now. I've seen nothing but Tekken shit on my timeline. Uh, good job, Tekken fans. I'm happy you guys are happy. But again, I won't play it because I suck at fighting games, and anytime I think I'm good, I get humbled real quick. But Tekken got reviews out there. People were able to preview Tekken, play Tekken, tell you how good, how nice it feels. So you could hype it up, so you be an informed consumer, which is good. This video is about being an informed consumer. It's very anti-consumer for you guys to go into review sections and leave comments like, you guys don't deserve to get reviews. Everyone deserves to have reviews if you're a reviewer. Like, you do. You do. Because it has such a good utility. Even if it's the worst reviewer ever. A, it lets you know that not to trust their opinions particularly, but B, you still get information out of it. Again, they might be focusing on things that you wouldn't focus on because you don't care because you're an individual with different tastes, but it still gives you information. So that's the benefit of a review. So yes, people should get reviews, especially reviewers, especially professional reviewers who get paid to do that, because it is better for you, the consumer. I am pro-consumer. I'm also pro you guys like, sharing, and subscribing. Boom, did the YouTube thing at the end. I'm trying not to be a gross YouTuber, but you do have to do the YouTube stuff. I hate it, but you got to do it. You got to promote yourself. So I think I'm going to put my socials somewhere down here, and then you guys can like and share. Post this on, I don't know. People still post things on Reddit, right? TikTok, Reddit, GameFAQs, this thing. Reset Era forums. eBay, I don't know.